So this cute little creature, Miss Sophia, was very naughty, and she actually knocked over an enormous tray of tomato seedlings, which had like 50 different varieties. So I am taking this opportunity to replant a bunch of tomatoes that will definitely be later in the season than the scheduled tomato tasting, but sometimes that's how life happens. So here is my workspace, and I've been working hard to get it all clean and organized. And I'm gonna sow a bunch of different tomato seeds, but cream sausage is my favorite. And this was a casualty in the Miss Sophia knocking over my tray experience. So I'm gonna get this sown. I'm using a root maker tray, which I'm really excited about. This does really well for seeded tomatoes. So it's so hot that my phone actually turned off, in case you can't tell that I'm glistening. But I'm so excited because I'm getting my very, very favorite basil sown today from Hem Genetics. This is the mycrete. I talk about it in every one of my presentations because it's really the very best thing for deterring browsing mammals in the summertime. And this year I not only have the green, but I have the red to get to trial. So that's what I'm going to be seeding next. Unfortunately, I can't time lapse it because it's too hot in the sun where I had the camera. So I will get this done, and then I'll show you where I'm stashing my seeds for best germination. So my last thing to sow is Cuban tobacco, and I'm re-sowing this because I had zero germination my first round. And this time I'm putting it into a communal tray. Even though that's harder to transplant, sometimes plants will actually germinate better this way. This is just the seed that I had actually collected last season from the plants in the garden. And I noticed today that the farmers around me already have the transplants in the ground. So I'm a little later than ideal, but I think it'll be fine. So this is really great timing, especially in the southeast, to go ahead and plant a bunch of seed. You don't have to worry about bringing it in your house because it's warm enough outside, and everything will germinate really quickly at this time of year. So don't think that you're too late. This is a wonderful weekend to get your seed sowing started. For successful seeding at home, it really is important that you have a designated area that you can easily access water. I say this all the time, but it's amazing how people will put seedlings in a spot where you have to drag a hose to, and that's really bad placement. So, make sure you have a hose handy and keep an eye on them. They're probably going to need to be watered on a near daily basis at this time of year because it's so warm out. Here are some of the tomatoes and peppers that Sophia did not knock over. And you can see the germination rate is actually pretty terrible. In part, I was reusing soil that was old, and I don't think you should do that. I think you should just invest, $5 in a new bag. So that's what I did down here, and I'm hoping for much, much better germination rate for these late season tomatoes and peppers and tobacco. So happy seeding, everybody.